Hi, welcome back. This is Bob Mills. This is Talk Radio. I know you're sitting there. It says on the radio it's called Talk Radio. Why are they playing music? We're playing music because we always finish this show with music. If you don't like it, of course you like it. You love music. And that's Captain Thomas Moore, which is a lovely, not in the least bit mawkish, just beautiful, reverential song about that wonderful man. And it's by Jenny. I'm going to say Colquitt. Can I say Colquitt?
Colquitt is perfect. Exactly how you. Yeah.
Not Colquitt, maybe
Colquitt.
it's Jenny Colquitt. Colquitt. Jenny Colquitt, who's my very special guest, sitting right in front of me live in the studio.
Yes.
That is a lovely song, girl. That really is.
Thank you.
Did you just inspired by watching him?
Yeah, so basically I wrote that song quite at the beginning of like the pandemic when everyone was kind of like stressed and you know nothing was kind of going in the way that we expected. Yeah, so the song is actually about Captain Thomas Moore, of course. I did it as a charity song, basically raising money for the Captain Thomas Moore Foundation.
Right.
Which was really, really kind of important to me at the time because, especially as a musician, kind of getting thrown into this world of live streaming and not really kind of interacting with people, you know, face to face like you normally do as a musician. Captain Tom kind of inspired that whole thing of, well, if we can do it this way, then, you know, if Captain Tom, 100 years old, if he can do it, then we can do whatever. You know, it was that kind of thing.
What he did for a lot of people, he kind of made people think this is going to be over one day.
Yeah.
Okay. What side do you want to be on when you look back?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Who do you want to be? Do you want to be the guy rampaging through Tesco's to get some toilet roll? Or do you want to be on this side? Because it is. That's, you know. Yeah,
exactly. And it's like, you could sit there and think, right, okay, this is the way it's going to be and kind of go down that path. Or you can take the situation as it is and think, right, this is potentially how things are going to be. And really kind of take it by the wings and just go, right, we're going to make the most of the situation, basically. Yeah. So yeah, it kind of inspired me as a musician. So I wrote the song, obviously I'm a storyteller, so it was a story to be told. Yeah. So I wrote the song and yeah, it kind of took off, like, in terms of, like, not only, like, my supporters, but, like, a lot of people kind of like the song. And I was thinking, you know, it's a soundtrack of a generation at the moment. And the song talks about kind of inspiring that younger generation to really think of the situation that they're in and kind of move forward, if that makes sense.
You're from Widnes, aren't you?
I am.
That's all right.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever go to Spike Island?
Spike Island is, yeah, absolutely. I love Spike Island.
You don't play there though. You don't do stuff there.
Oh no. I mean, I've filmed videos there and things like that.
Okay.
But yeah, and walk the dogs and stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right. I love your. I've been watching some of your live streams, just because I knew you were coming on the show.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that, by the way.
Oh no.
You don't know how excited I am. Some people come on radio shows and they're excited to be on it, but honestly, for me, this is the exciting bit. Tell me about this thing. Okay, so you're playing gigs. Okay, you're young, you're writing music, you're playing gigs, and then someone says, "Yeah, can you hang on a minute? Can you not do that anymore?"
Yeah.
Well, what, for a week? Well, no, might be more like a year and a half. So firstly, you think, oh well, that's me done then.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. At first, you kind of go through that. Oh well. Like I say, it's kind of taking the situation either one way or another way, isn't it?
Yeah.
And for me, I feel like I'm really suited to online streaming, because a lot of my songs are kind of old school, like storyteller kind of songs. They're not pop, kind of in your face. They don't go down well in a busy venue type thing. So like theatres are perfect, but also online as well, because you get that interaction with the audience. So like, kind of, if you're in a venue and you play your songs and you're done, people can easily just kind of walk off and go, oh, that's it. But you don't get that a lot of time to kind of speak to your fans and your supporters after it. So I actually was really excited about the idea of live streaming. It really excited me, and I kind of, luckily I'm quite fortunate. I had all of the gear to do it. So yeah, I just took it on, and I've not really looked back, if I'm honest.
I think the technology has moved on to the point now where people are going to start doing more and more of that.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to become a thing. It's going to be something alongside gigs almost.
Yeah.
You know, I hope they don't do too many people who don't need to do it. You know, getting 2,000 to get, oh, we can stream it as well.
Yeah.
No, that's just, we don't want to watch you over someone's heads. But if you're doing small venues and then you do that as well,
Yeah.
it's the same sort of experience. And it's a gig max, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I do think you're right. I think that there'll be some sort of like hybrid gigs going on with like part live audience and then part stream, because there'll be money to be made there. So yeah, I think that'll definitely be the case. I think that's quite exciting in a lot of ways, but also kind of sad. Like you say, it's, you know, we don't want to rely on that, and we don't really want to kind of that to be all of it, because, you know, there's something to
No, but if it makes a few extra quid.
Yeah, yeah.
Because this is, I've said it a few times on this show, I love music, and I've always, you know, listened to music and gone to gigs, and but I didn't understand anything about the music business. But when you've got people, seriously, when you've got people like the lead guitarist with Whitesnake saying, yeah, you earn good money if you write big songs, but your main money is on stage. Yeah. That's your main, that's your living. That's just a little bit extra. And it's suddenly you think, oh, wow, I thought you were all millionaires once you'd had a hit. I thought you had a lot of money. But that doesn't work like that. No. So gigging is everything, isn't it? Yeah,
but also that's like really kind of what musicians want to do. You know, I mean, I think every musician's different. Some people really like the recording aspect and the kind of the behind the scenes creating the music aspect and or the writing. Some people just live for the live scene, and I think that's where it's kind of separate. The people who've kind of sat back during this pandemic have been the people who really kind of live for that live feel, which, you know, you don't obviously get in front of a camera, of course, but I think money can be made in all different aspects, but for me,
tell me about the head thing. Now the what goes on in your head, because the music business now. Let me tell you about the music business.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what it used to be. You used to get a band, or you'd be a solo artist, and you'd get some gigs, open mic gigs, and then some gigs. And every night you'd go out there thinking, oh, that guy's in.
Yeah.
That guy who can get me that meeting. Yeah, because if I get that meeting and they like one of I do, they might maybe let me near a studio and do some recording. Right, that's all gone now. Thank God. Now you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
You can make your own music. However, so can 35 million other people.
Yes.
So in your head, when you do that and you stream it, you must have incredible self-belief to think, yeah, okay, you do your best, I'll do my best.
Yeah.
I'm still backing myself.
It comes down to you've just got to love it. I think if you're doing it to make it and for the money and for all that, it's just it's not legitimate and it's not real. You've got to just love writing. That's what it comes to. You've got to absolutely love making music, and even if it's just for yourself. Like my first kind of EP, I just wrote just for me, and I put it out there. People liked it, they liked it, and then obviously people do like it, so that is like a bonus, and that obviously you get that community from that. But yeah, you've got to start with that thing of, I just love writing music. I love singing. Like I literally sing all day, every day. So yeah, for me, it didn't start like that. It kind of came along the journey, if you could say.
No, I find it absolutely fascinating, and I'm in awe of young people, and that sounds patronising. I don't want it to sound patronising, but the young musicians that I've had in the studios, and I think, have you got any idea about the hill that you're setting out to climb?
Yeah.
And their thing is, yeah, well, why not? Other people have climbed it, I'll climb it.
Yeah. I mean, it's so much fun as well. Like,
well, that was the next part of that. The journey is talk about the journey.
It's not a job. It's just fun. You get to write music. You get to perform it in front of people. You get to meet people who like your music. You get to do things like this. You know, it's a hill to climb, but it's not like a terrifying hill. It's just a nice hill. You know, life's a journey. Everything's a hill.
So tell me, go back to when you first started. When did you first start playing and singing?
I started quite late. It was about 18 when
Okay,
I started in front of people.
And who were you listening to? Who had you been listening to? I'm not saying who your influence is because it doesn't work that way. The
Yeah.
people you like don't become your influences. But who were you sort of into?
At that time,
Yeah.
I've always listened to like really old school music, so like Joni Mitchell, Alanis Morissette, that kind of people. I love acoustic music. I love like folk type music, Mumford and Sons, like REM, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I've got quite a wide kind of, everyone says I've got a wide variety of music, but I really do. I love.
You have to forgive me. I've just got to sit and gather myself for a second that Alanis Morissette is old school.
Oh no.
I still listen to Jagged Little Pill and think this is this is the most modern thing I've ever heard.
Good. That's how you should feel. No, it's fine. No, honestly, Jagged Little Pill is. It was. I think
What a song that is.
I know.
It's not just me, is it? That is a masterpiece, isn't it?
Absolutely.
That's good. I'm glad of that. And you like Joni? Everyone likes Joni.
Yeah, Joni Mitchell. She's like, for me, it's like the lyrics, and like kind of how like sort of left wing like she was in terms of like she didn't write anything like anybody else. I wasn't obviously around at that time, but when you listen to the music, it really did pave a path like in music for things that was slightly different, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Because funnily enough, I was around at the time when that came out. I remember it coming out, and it was one of those moments of which there were many. We were very, very lucky back then.
Yeah,
we
were
really, really outrageously lucky. But it was one of those moments when you just thought, "Ooh, really? You doing it in that key?"
Okay. And that key?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, we'll. I don't think she's doing it right. I think you're supposed to just stay on one. And it was just like,
yeah.
But we had a lot of that. We had Bridget St. John and people like that. Just, oh man, we had some singers. Whoa. So anyway, sorry. Go on. Talk about now the next step. We're out of this.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's please say that's going to happen. I don't know variants and all this, but let's say we're coming out of it. Where are we going now?
Well, I've got an album coming out in later on this year, so that's where I'm going in terms of my music.
Now, when you say an album coming out, is it an album? Is it a physical album?
Yeah.
Or are you dropping it? Are you releasing it or dropping it?
I'm both.
Right, so it will be a physical thing.
It will be a physical.
Please keep releasing stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some people don't know; they just drop.
They just literally just drop it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Well, I will be honest. The single will only be dropped. I'm sorry.
You sure? No, that's
I apologise about that.
Well, no one's got that complacing us anymore. But those of us who've still got desks, all right, we need something to play on the deck, all right.
Okay.
So
yeah.
so making out. So you're doing that and touring or
well,
gigging.
Obviously, it's kind of up in the air with regards to gigs at the moment. I have got like a few gigs already in. But in terms of like a full tour, that's probably not going to happen until like the following year.
But do you know what? I always think sometimes if you get, say, 7 or 8 gigs in a 3-week period, that's a tour.
It's a tour.
Isn't it?
That's what I say. But then
yeah.
Is it?
Give it a name. It seems to be a tour.
Yeah.
Okay, and then where do you go? Let's go forward 5 years.
That's like terrifying. That's terrifying. 5 years. Hopefully another album after that. I do also have a band as well, so we've got lots going on.
Yeah, I've seen the band. They're excellent.
Oh, thank you.
Seen them on the link. No, they're an excellent band.
Yeah, thank you. So I mean, I've got stuff going on with that as well. So I've got my solo album coming out, and then not sure yet with the band exactly what's going to happen, but we will be releasing music this year. So yeah, I think it's very much play it by ear kind of thing at the minute. I've got loose goals in terms of I would like.
Right, we've got to stop. You've got to play.
Got to
now.
play. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, let's do it.
There you go.
Right, this is called Dirty Town. This is the first single off the EP album. I'm wasting time catching all these butterflies. stuck in my mouth. The words I wanna say to you ain't getting out. And I lose my mind. The senses in my body take me way up high. I feel it in the ground in every single eye. Walking past my window in the dead of night. Let me out, away from all the feeling in this dirty town. We'll make a wooden boat so we can sail it out. I'll never let them see me turn round. You found your voice, but no one wants to hear a baby make a noise. Sit and be quiet. There's a corner over there for you, dear child. But you've lost your mind. The faces that surround you get you every time. You medicate the pain, but it's just sitting tight. You wake up from the dream and you are still alive. Let me out, away from all the feeling in this dirty town. We'll make a wooden boat so we can sail it out. I'll never let them see me turn round. Hear me shout, we'll take it to the roof so you can hear it loud. A million little voices make a pretty sound, but they won't ever let their head down. A dirty town, a dirty town. I'm over here. Don't wake me up until all of this mess is clear. I know some way we'll find the right solution to this earth someday.